7 o'clock.
Today's news.
Manhunt in Charlie Kirk killing.
This is a political assassination.
President calls it a dark moment.
Because of this heinous act, Charlie's voice has become bigger and grander than ever before.
Colorado school shooting.
We just heard a bunch of gunshots, probably like 15 to 30, and we just sprinted.
Good morning, I'm Steve Chafin. With the CBS World News Roundup, a manhunt is on for the person who shot and killed conservative activist Charlie Kirk yesterday as he interacted with a crowd at an event at Utah Valley University. Kirk was a close ally and confidant of President Trump, and authorities just indicated this morning they believe they've recovered the weapon used, a high-powered rifle. Our CBS News team coverage begins with correspondent Carter Evans.
Charlie Kirk arrived on Utah Valley University's campus to a packed crowd Wednesday, tossing out hats to spectators before settling in for one of his wide-ranging debates. It was right as he was fielding a question about gun violence that the attack happened.
Do you know how many massacres there have been in America over the last 10 years? Counting or not counting gang violence?
I heard the shot, and that's when I saw his head go back. He kind of seized up, fell out of his chair, and that's when people started screaming.
Utah Valley sophomore Jordan Hatch told us he was in line to debate Kirk on foreign policy moments before the deadly gunshot sent terrified students running for cover. First responders scrambling to get Kirk to a hospital where he died. Utah Governor Spencer Cox.
This is a dark day for our state. It's a tragic day for our nation.
Law enforcement sources told CBS News there was just one shot and that it appeared to have been fired from the roof of the nearby Losi Center. That's where video posted on social media showed a person in dark clothing running right after the shoot.
Justice correspondent Scott McFarland has the latest on the investigation.
It's still unclear who pulled the trigger and assassinated Charlie Kirk. Investigators say it appears that the shooter acted alone and that this was a targeted attack. On Wednesday, the FBI director, Kash Patel, said law enforcement had someone in custody suspected of the killing, but hours later said that person was released. The university official told CBS News they believe the shot was fired from an academic building across the courtyard from where Kirk was speaking, roughly 200 yards away. And officials say they're reviewing security camera footage from the school that shows a person in all dark clothing who is believed to be the shooter, but the quality of that footage is quite limited. A university police investigator says the department had been coordinating with Kirk's private security team for the event. It drew an estimated 3,000 attendees. In the hours after the shooting, police went building to building to evacuate students from the campus and get them away from that shooting scene.
President Trump eulogized Kirk in a White House video.
Charlie was the best of America, and the monster who attacked him was attacking our whole country.
And he blamed the rhetoric of the radical left for the killing. CBS's Nancy Cordes.
Here at the White House, this was really a death in the family. White House officials were in shock. We saw several of them in tears yesterday after the murder of Charlie Kirk. Many of them knew him personally. They considered him an inspiration. He visited frequently. He was also a fixture at Mar-a-Lago, advising President Trump on some of his cabinet picks. He was an early champion of J.D. Vance to be Trump's running mate, and he was especially close to Donald Trump Jr. The two of them traveled, vacationed. They went to Greenland together in January. Last night, Donald Trump Jr. said that he thought of Charlie Kirk like a little brother.
Police outside Denver say a high school student shot and wounded two others, then shot and killed himself on campus. CBS's Elise Preston.
The sound of gunshots rang out during lunch Wednesday at Evergreen High School in Evergreen, Colorado.
There's a guy there. He yelled something, and he shot at us.
Some students sheltered in classrooms. Others made a frantic dash into the neighborhood. Rainy video captures panicked students trying to find refuge at a home.
I heard gunshots. I ran. I was scared to death. And the fire department came to us.
Really try to just find a house to get into and stuff because I didn't know where the shooter was, but the gunshots sounded close.
Police say officers arrived within 2 minutes and found two students with gunshot wounds.
Ceremonies are going on today to mark 24 years since the 9/11 attacks. President Trump is marking the day at a Pentagon ceremony. Monica Eichen lost her husband.